Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share with you something which I've used last week that helped a lot with all my online lessons, particularly live teaching. And I hope that will be useful to you as well. It's called Miro Online Whiteboard, which I think is one of the best ones. So I'm just going to show you a few features and some examples of how I've used it in my lessons so far. Okay, it's got a pre-built template, so you can see here that you can add lots of things to it. So for example, last week we've used mind mapping, and so I'm just going to drag that across. So students were able to collaborate with me on the mind mapping. Okay, so you can see here. And how did I use it? So if I go to my Year 11 lesson, I can expand this board. You can see that we were doing collaborative mind mapping. And so we were building, towards the end of the lesson, we did a mind map together of what we've learnt. And so it means that after the whole week, then we continue to build a map. So we did a unit on crude oil and fuels. And let's go back, have a look. So it's a collaboration platform. So it's really, really good for engagement with students. And you can put any files. So you can upload any file. So you can see this here. It allows you to upload practically anything you want. So I'm still exploring it now. So anything from your Google Drive. So it meant that I was able to add all the slides that I was going to use for my lesson onto here. Let's say I created a framework just for one board, which I'm using for each particular lesson. And I was able to move things around. Maybe I wanted to explain something first, and then move the objects around, and then embed things like a GIF. So you can see here to show what's going on. So hopefully it works. Ooh. Yeah. This should be playing. Right, play. Right, okay, that one worked last week. So the GIF file would work. Just to quickly do a demonstration, I was able to add shapes. So you can see, I think one of these are shapes. And onto this, so I was able to drag different parts that I'm explaining across. So bit by bit, build my lesson up, and students were listening, taking notes. So it's really good for teacher instruction. And also, it's pretty organic in a way that you're able to interact with the board. So you can pull out different different element that you want to be talking about. So this is the bit I started revising with students. And so we just built our notes bit by bit here. But if you've got a pen, then it can also recognize shapes as well. So you can draw a shape. And then the smart tablet should be able to recognize what shape it is. Let's see if it works. Okay, not this one. What else has it got? So student can comment. Yeah, they can put in something here. Maybe add a comment if they don't understand something, or you can put a comment in. And so if you have, and this is another example, so of my Year 10 lesson. So I can expand this board. It's infinite, so you can have it fit your screen. And we did series and parallel circuit. And then you can see that I pulled out a GIF here to help students to understand electric current, because we're using modeling. And you can add sticky notes or anything like that. Yeah, and then link the concepts together And then, so this is something that is ongoing with my students. So I'm going to be building a huge concept map as we learn about electricity. And what else? So you can see lots of different things you can do with Miro. So I would highly recommend this as a teaching tool. Okay, thank you. I hope that will help. If you are doing your live teaching at the moment. One more thing which I forgot to show you. So if you have a touch screen, it means that you can write directly on here. If you got an iPad, it means that you can download Miro app, and then once you write on here, it will sync to the web version of Miro. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good Sunday.